Hi, my name is Michael Bell and I'm with the Bell team at Covenant One Realty, and today we're doing a series on the 5 things that you need to know if you're going to buy a house on Lake Murray. Today we're talking about an invisible property line between your house and the lake that we call the 360. What that property line is it's where if SCE&G had the lake at full capacity, the lake would come up to that line called the 360, and everything below that line SCE&G actually owns. Now the problem is SCE&G never really has the lake at full capacity, so it's really hard to know where that line is, but it's something that you better find out. And the reason is because SCE&G has 18 things in their handbook that you cannot do below that line, that you're prohibited from doing without having a permit. So if you're thinking about buying a home on the lake, it's really important to know where the 360 is and match it up with the vision that you have for that property of how you want to utilize that space, and see if it's even an option. The reason the SCE&G has those 18 rules is they're protecting the shoreline, they're protecting the wildlife, and they're really protecting the water quality so that all of us can enjoy everything that we all love about Lake Murray for years to come. So it's important that these things are followed, but it's also important that you as a buyer of a lake property understand that there are some things you may be prohibited from doing that is in the best interest of the lake but might not work with your vision. And every property is different. Some properties are SCE&G will allow a permit to do some things, some properties they won't. So it's very important that you express that vision to your real estate agent. And if you have a good real estate agent, they're going to take that vision to Shoreline Management, talk to the people there and try to match it up to see if it's likely to get approved. So if you'd like a copy of the Lake Murray Shoreline Management Permitting Handbook, which has all this great information about it, it's got the 18 things you're prohibited from doing, all that good stuff, all you have to do is click on the Learn More button below, send me an instant message. You can comment below and I'll get your email address. Whichever way you need to do it to get this book, because if you're thinking about buying on the lake, it's an actual imperative that you have this thing. For example, let's say you are looking at a property and in your mind, you're visioning, I'm going to cut down a tree here. I'm going to, there's some button bushes in the water right out in front, and I'm going to take those button bushes out and I'm going to put a beach down. Well, all that stuff has to be permitted, and some of that stuff is going to be really hard to get a permit for, like cutting a tree down or removing button bushes. So if you go and do that, you risk getting fined. You're going to have to replace that vegetation that you took out to reinstate the shoreline, and you may lose your dock permit, which will drastically decrease the value of your home. So just imagine you buy a house and you go in, do the things you want to do to the shoreline, and then 2 months later you have lost your dock permit and the value of your home that you just got a mortgage for or paid cash for has drastically decreased. So that's the importance of it. That's why you want to know where it's at, and that's why you need a real estate agent that understands the lake, understands all the different regulations around that. Next week, join us next week, because we're going to be doing our next part in the series on the vegetative buffer zone. Now, the vegetative buffer zone, not every property has it. Like every property's got the 360. Not everyone has the vegetative buffer zone, but it's very important for you to know whether or not yours has it and to understand what that means for that property. So we'll see you next time. Oh, if you want to get updated when these videos come out, go to my Facebook page and go to our YouTube page and subscribe or follow us. That way you can get updated as these videos come out. Thank you. I look forward to doing this again, and thanks for watching.